Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcasting them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Dunlap, this is Jackie Bros. Come in, Dunlap. This is Jackie Bros. Come in.
It's not a fucking walkie-talkie.
It's a same thing, isn't it? Hello, is that Dunlap?
This is Dunlap over. Who's this?
Jackie.
New walkie-talkie. Who this?
Huh?
Jackie?
Yeah.
I never thought I'd say this,
Right.
but it's good to see your face.
What?
If you're listening to this as a regular podcast, which most of you are, then probably you are relieved that you don't have to look at it. But in my case, I grew up with it, and it's something. Call it nostalgia, because we all know nostalgia is dangerous. But I truly am happy via Zoom to look at Jackie's face. I'm not happy to look at the rest of him because he's wearing a tank top.
Why?
Where's your clothes at?
What's the point of putting clothes on? I ain't going nowhere. Tell me why? What's the effort? I usually wear overalls. That's a chore in itself. First, you got to put the damn shirt on, and then button it up. And as you get older and arthritis, hell with that. And then you got to sling out. I ain't going nowhere. If I was going out, if I go in the store, going to work, yeah, I'd put it on. I ain't gonna sit down here. You see me like this, can't nobody else see me. What do I care?
Mrs. Bros is in there. She's a sick old lady.
She's seen worse than this. I don't even like saying that. Don't worry about it.
Are you at least wearing your drawers?
Yeah.
You had to check.
I ain't planning on standing up. What's the point of standing up? I ain't going nowhere. I got to walk across the room, maybe walk right back. I can pace all day. I can sit right here, quarantine.
Did you put a towel down at least? Did you at least put a towel down?
A towel?
On where your old parts hit.
Oh, hell, it ain't. Nobody else sits in this chair but me, so I'm just getting more of me rubbing on it one way or the other. Either which way, it's working. What's it matter?
What about Miss Bros? Are you at least putting a house coat on her or something?
She's asleep right now. You asleep? I think she's asleep, yeah.
This quarantine ain't good for neither one of y'all.
Well, it ain't good for nobody. I know of.
It's not even good for Trump. Supposedly his polls are down.
Well, surprise, surprise. Oh, my goodness, his polls are down. What? I don't even know how to address that. They should have been down in...
1 million people are infected because of this pandemic, and Trump and the White House team have never been more worried than they are right now because his polls are down.
Yeah. Maybe it's because he's on TV so much. I'm going to say that's what it is. He's on TV. He's always on TV. Don't get me wrong. He's always on TV somewhere. But lately, it's a regular. He got a TV show. He's on all the time. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, everybody's sick of it.
Now, I will say, Jackie, that maybe if he were on all the time and he were consoling the grieving and inspiring the nation to come together and tackle this head on. Together we shall see a day where no more, if he was giving speeches and standing there, or if he was just not saying, to eject yourself with disinfectants. Some of that. This was building. We talked about this last week. We're like, ain't people tired of this yet? And then finally we hit a point.
Yeah. Of course, as soon as everybody else gets tired of it, guess who claims that they're tired of it? President Dumbass himself. Excuse my language. I don't even say what the point is as a Twitter on there. Why did I waste time doing this? I'm like, you love it. You got mad because we got sick of it. That's it. You know he loves it. Ain't nothing he likes better than being on TV or watching himself on TV. That's all he does. He goes on TV. He wakes up in the morning, looks at the TV, gets on the TV, then goes back, watches himself on the TV. That's it. That's all this president does. And how that's helping in this crisis, I don't see how. It's making it worse, I'll be quite honest with you. It's making it worse.
If he just got out of his own way, he would be doing better with most people who don't like him, which is most people. But they don't matter because he just wants the people who like him to like him. And the people who like him only want to get mad.
And they're getting mad. I guarantee you, even the people that like him ain't watching him on every day. They say to themselves, I'm going to read the liberal news in the morning to see what to be mad about what he's saying. That's all. They don't care. They don't, like they got to check CNN or they don't know what to be mad about. Sure, Fox will give them a little bit, but, if you want to get real mad, you got to watch Don Lemon.
There is no truth anymore. The only truth is what the other people said, and that's how you define what's true, is the opposite of that.
Yep.
Like, did Trump say to drink bleach? Like, he might as well have said to drink bleach. Does it matter if he didn't literally say drink bleach? He kind of did.
He either said drink it or inject it directly into my veins. One of the two, kind of both, really. Both of them, he said.
It's hard to untangle. It takes less work to get to, he basically said, drink bleach, than it does to get to, well, actually, he was describing some very cutting-edge technologies that you would all know about if you would Google it. Or possibly the media just took him out of context. I can't believe how and he was sarcastic. He was joking. He was pulling a trick on you, and you fell for it. Or maybe also he meant it. I don't know. I can't, that's why I'm not a Trump supporter, because I could never write that Facebook post because I just confused myself trying to act like one.
All these Trump supporters out there on picketing and protesting that they want to go back to work. How the hell do you have time to go back to work when your full-time job is making excuses for the biggest dumbass on the face of the earth? That's your damn job. I thought you loved doing that. Sit your ass at home and defend President Dumbass all day long. Go home and do it. Don't go out in the street and do it. You're going to get everybody sick. Hell.
And the new press secretary, it's her job just to tweet in support of him because there's a lot of people who do that for free. I mean, Diamond and Silk already are doing that for free. Some people get paid, by the Russians, but a lot of people just do it for free.
Yeah.
But she's got a whole job of doing it.
Taxpayers pay her too. As all of us pay her job.
She is a highly paid troll.
A what?
And not even troll.
Troll.
Okay,
yeah.
Troll.
That's bad man on the internet. Bad man on the internet, right?
That's it.
Computer, yeah.
So, Jackie, Dr. Birx, let's settle this now. Is she bad or good?
Well, it depends on whether you like scarves or not. That does come into play. But I don't know. Do I like seeing her go on TV and make excuses for him? No, I don't like it. And she's smart. She should know better. But she got to have a job. She, if she gets him too riled up, he'll, she'll be wherever Fauci is right now. I don't know. Yeah.
She is more on the good side than the mayor of Las Vegas, I would say. Like if you're dividing them up into a good and bad column, I'd say Dr. Birx is in the good column.
Yeah.
And if it's versus one's good and one's bad, she's good, Las Vegas mayor bad.
Well, that's the reason it's hard to get mad at Dr. Birx, even when she's excuse my language these days, bull hockeying on TV about you know who, because if he gets mad at her, then all we got left in there is Las Vegas. So we got to keep her around. So we got to tolerate her doing whatever she has to do, because I think she is an actual scientist. I think so. Yes, she is. Yes. We need actual doctor scientists, a few of them in there. So, yeah.
I mean, you can be an actual scientist and go on CBN, right?
What is it?
Also, the governor of Georgia, I'd say he'd go into the bad side.
Well, I think personally it's a funny side to me, except for the fact that people will probably die due to him opening up. I don't mean to make light of that. But what is funny to me is that, he's on the phone at the White House. They're talking to him, they're back and forth. Yeah, we got to open this up. The president's on TV saying we got to open the country up. That's it. I'm gonna jump on that for you. Yeah, you do it. And then the next day on TV, Trump said, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Why would he do that? It's too damn soon. Oh, we better not open that. No, I'm totally against that. And he said, what? But yeah, so Kemp getting thrown on the bus for possibly, getting a lot of people killed. That's just hilarious. I tell you, it's just hilarious to me.
Trump might not think they got stores in Georgia.
Yeah.
Are they still protesting, Jackie? Are they protesting in Georgia? Does anybody ever protest? I guess if you don't want people to go outside, you can't protest that because then you're going outside.
Yeah.
You can drive your car in a circle.
Yeah. Honk your horn.
Some people have done that. Yeah.
Well, we had, Nashville here. I don't know. There's a gentleman from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Always makes me proud to see people from my hometown speaking on behalf of all of us, and then basically was upset with all the closures due to him not being able to get free refills on his iced tea. He's upset about that. They're digging mass graves because the corners ain't got room. Digging mass graves, and this young man, he really hated going through drive-thru, having to buy 2 iced teas. That one tea, that second one's supposed to come free to him. And that's what freedom's all about, I suppose, to a lot of these folks. That's it.
It is awkward to get out of the car with two drinks.
Well, yeah, you got to get a cup holder or something like that for that. Yeah.
But it is convenient to have 2 drinks because then you can shove one up your ass and go fuck yourself with the other one.
Watch your mouth, but I understand the sentiment. Yeah.
I guess it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that guy's doing. I hope he's staying hydrated. It's the Jackie.
Tough times. It's hard to, you don't know. It's tough times for him. Tough time for the whole country. It's a terrible time for this country. And
I mean, businesses are closed. People have lost jobs. How many millions of people? The unemployment rate is skyrocketing. The damn small businesses are being closed, which we've finally learned that Republicans don't give 2 shits about.
No.
I guess we knew that all along.
Well, yeah.
But these people protesting, wanting to get back to work. What? Does nobody just think the government should give us money? I know that's normally a thing that Republicans don't want, except they do, because that's what big businesses, that's what everybody gets is the government giving you money.
Yeah.
But as soon as this happened, people going out to protest so they can get sick, so that they can keep eating before they die. But nobody's protesting like, I need more than $1,200.
Yeah.
Like that would fit on a sign.
Yeah.
I mean, why aren't they paying people if they're when they say if the government's going to shut us down, the government should pay for it. That's true, right? Why ain't they just writing checks? That ain't just Trump. I mean, that's everybody. Where's the checks?
Yeah.
If you want people to sit home, why ain't they writing checks for it? But Mitch McConnell wants the states to go bankrupt.
Mitch McConnell stepped in it when he did that. I know he's an evil man, but usually he says stuff just to make it, liberal people mad. He knows what he says, but he usually avoids trouble. He likes to stay in the shadows over there doing all his evil deeds. But yeah, he made some Republicans mad on that one. You don't see him in the doghouse often,
Also, he has to stay in the shadows because when he gets into direct sunlight, his skin bubbles.
It's like translucent. You can see, awful.
Like a good piece of fish. Like you hold it up to the. So it's hard to tell what people really feel like because they are people out there, and a lot of these are rounded up on like old Tea Party people and gun nut people and damn old paid for by people who know how to get crazy people out on the side of the road yelling at people to honk. But there is a lot of pin up like, how the hell am I gonna? So some of this makes sense. You can't tell, are people really mad at Mitch McConnell for saying they shouldn't bail? But when he said it was blue state bailout, did that actually in Kentucky? Are they like, hell yeah, let's get Mitch back in there? For all I know, I can't tell. People say, these protests ain't that much of people. But then Trump won, sort of. So maybe when Mitch McConnell says, yeah, we're not going to bail out any states. We don't want to have future generations pay for this once every 100 years pandemic. Like going back to that old weird Republican anti-debt song and dance, but adding in like this new currently in vogue super cruelty where people have to die to make a living instead of just like giving them a check for 2 or 3 more months of more than $1,200. So maybe people like that. That's what I don't know. I mean, there are people out there who do think it's more important. What's happening here? Did you hear all that noise?
I didn't hear nothing. That's on your end.
Somebody may be trying to open this garage door.
You're going to get shot. You eventually going to get shot. You keep doing that. Somebody ain't going to want you in there.
This is a good garage. They got a Coke cooler. And they got a beer cooler.
Coke and a beer.
And they got a lot of snacks. Yeah, what? Some motherfucker wants 2 iced teas, and he's out in the middle of a virus, yelling at people to breathe on him. I can have a Coke and a beer at the same time if I want it, like Laverne and Shirley.
That's you're stealing it. He's at least having to pay in the drive-through and get everyone sick around him, but still.
I ain't stealing it. I'm just borrowing it from future generations.
Why?
Jackie, how many important smart scientists has Trump fired, and how many dumbass people are running the show? It's hard to say.
I don't know it at this point. I can't keep count. I don't. Yeah.
It does seem like that's what's worrisome about Birx is like, you got Fauci. You don't want Fauci to go.
Yeah.
Even though right-wingers are trying to fire Fauci.
They want him gone. Yeah. They had enough of it. Yeah. They want him gone. Yeah.
So it does seem like they fire like boat captains, anybody who tries to do anything right. It does seem like they're going to fire Azar, who hired the dog breeder. But everybody likes dogs.
Yeah, I like a dog, yeah. I don't understand that. Don't you? I don't even know how to put it anymore. What you was just saying. Say what you were saying again before you said dogs, because my head just went to Labrador Retriever running, getting the ball and everything. What'd you say?
I was saying dogs are good boys. Dogs are good girls.
Right.
Fluffy, soft, fun to touch.
Right.
Play with them.
Oh, yeah.
I wish there was a dog in this garage to be my friend.
Yeah, it'd be nice, yeah. But I wish I had one down here, yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah, I think you got it there, yeah.
Yeah, dogs are good. Has Kim Jong Un died?
How the hell do any of us know?
That's a good point.
Why spend time worrying about it? I mean, I know it's important. If you know, one way, I don't know who gets it. If he's dead or if he's fine and comes back, it's still bad. It's important, I understand, but until everybody can tell us something, which I don't know how, what are we going to do about it? I know the president's upset. His big buddy is, you know, maybe sick.
That's what worries me the most. Is that Trump has lost a friend.
Oh, yeah. I would recommend to Trump, if you want to see your approval ratings go up, to start a rumor that you passed on and just hide out like Kim Jong Un's doing. Just try that. Everybody be worried about you, concerned. You could sit down and watch TV. Every reporter will, where is President Trump? What do we know? And you could just enjoy that. And a lot of America could enjoy it as well. And we need something to enjoy right now in this horrible crisis that we're in. Just a suggestion.
It's a good suggestion. I would not be surprised if Kim Jong Un dies, that Trump will give a more affectionate eulogy on Twitter than he's given for any American that's died of coronavirus.
Oh yeah, that's coming. If that's the case, yeah, you wait for that. Yeah,
it'll be like 17 tweets long.
Yeah.
Has he ever even mentioned anybody that's died at one of these press conferences?
I'm not aware of that. No.
I mean, nobody really wants it. I mean, I don't know why we say things like that. I've seen articles like, why ain't Trump said nothing about, like, that's not going to help.
Yeah. Don't.
I mean, your mind goes there, like that's what a president does.
Yeah, a decent human being in general would do. Yeah.
But he's not that.
No.
So why would we ask him to pretend to? We're just asking for trouble.
That's why people like him. They like him. They don't want him to do that. They get mad at anyone that corrects it. The people that they're waiting for someone to correct the president. They want him to stay as dumb as he is. That's what they want. They don't want nobody interrupting him, saying this or saying that. Get mad as hell at him. I want to see the president get dumber without you interrupting. Please stop.
It's more important somehow for them to pretend, like if he come out and said something smart or did something good, like whenever he comes out and he does something on CNN, they're like, oh, that was very presidential. The presidential tone. Trump people must hate that because that's not what they signed up for CNN to like the president. They want him to say, and like he needs to walk in the doors, he needs to shit his pants, he needs to slip and fall on banana peels so that they can say what a great job he did and come up with whatever. And it's even people who don't like him. Like a lot of Republicans who say, well, it's not my idea of, but he didn't really say, like, why you got to chime in on that? He basically might as well have said, he set himself up. He has spent 3.5 years proving to America that he could say drink Lysol.
Yeah, we got to the point. You're waiting for it. Here it is. And, get a lot of Americans killed, too. Don't forget that part of it as well.
Yeah, the danger of it.
The seriousness of it. Yeah, well, drinking Lysol one thing, but, yeah, people are dying because of the situation that we're in that he surely had a hand in, I will say at least, or didn't have a hand in at all, actually. Didn't do nothing. Tell me what he's done. I'm waiting. People say, I see people defend him. He's doing the best that he can. Leave this man alone. He's doing the best he can. What? I've seen him go on TV and get mad at reporters. I don't know. And talk about a travel ban that happened. He always stopped immigration. We know that's for a certain aspect of his base. Ain't nobody wanting to come over in the middle of coronavirus anyway.
I mean, he basically could have said, and to my racist supporters, in these trying times, I have not forgotten you. But, if he were a racist statesman. He would come out and make a speech like that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to. He just immigration ban. And then people that work for him are like, what? And then they go, okay, come up with I don't know why the people in Trump White House spend time trying to come up with reasons, like legal reasons for doing things, when they could just go on Twitter, because people are giving it to them right then.
Yeah.
They could just take that, and then the next day when he comes out and says he was just being sarcastic, they could say, oh, I saw this on Twitter. But I guess that's what's happening, because his press secretary is a Twitter person now. So I guess we're all learning that we could do our jobs online.
Yeah,
virtual living. The technology was already there. I don't see why his press secretary shouldn't be using it as well. Did he get that CNN woman to give up her seat, or did she stay put where she was?
I think she stayed put. I think they even tried to con the other person and say, well, you get the good seat if you swap with her. And I'm like, no, I ain't. Don't put me in this, whoever that was. That's a seat. I don't have nothing to do with it. But evidently they threatened her with Secret Service coming in and straightening things out. So, I hope that all worked out for everybody. Don't sit up too
sounds
close.
Like it did.
Yeah. Don't sit up too close to him. You might ask him a question. He walked right out. He knew he wasn't going to answer no question. He'll be back when? How long? How soon you think he'll be back on TV? He won't be able to sit out for too long.
Tuesday?
Yeah. They're supposedly going crazy trying to find something to do with him. He's going nuts. He can't get out of. He don't like Washington, D.C. Lord knows he don't like Washington, D.C. He wants to go to Florida. He wants to go do his rallies. He wants to do all this stuff. So all he has is a TV show. He ruined that for himself. So now they're trying to figure something out, and guess they come up with him going to the West Point. They're going to make a commencement speech at West Point, I believe. Is that it? Get him out. He can go do that. They're going to test everybody. Listen, this is how well they're going to take care of the president now, making all these students that weren't going because of quarantine, making them all come in, going to test them all. The ones that are negative, they're going to put them and isolate each and every single one of them. They're going to put masks on, do everything, keep them in there and then by the time the president gets there, that's their reward for that. They all get to hear he gets to do something, and they get to go through that experience just to enjoy the president's commencement speech. Now, I don't doubt there's a few of them that's probably going to have a good time seeing President Trump, and good for them. They ought to. That's fine with them. But I guarantee a lot of people are like, why the hell I got to get out for? There's a have you heard of this coronavirus? We weren't going to have? Yeah. All right, whatever.
No, they enjoy punishing soldiers.
Yeah, well, they may be reinstating the one they punished most, the man in the Navy who was, trying to save his damn crew. Rumors around, we may reinstate him. Hopefully, someone will show Trump some numbers that will go be high and let Trump have the record. He can do that. They can give that to him. If he has to come out and say, I hired this man, that's fine with me. Let him do it. But put that man back. We need more men like him. And that's the first man to get rid of there.
Was he the first person people clapped for walking to their car?
No, somebody had to clap for somebody when they walked to the car.
Well, I don't mean like in a play. I mean like you clap for doctors and nurses when they go to work. Well, in your apartment.
When they go, people like, but also back in I growing up back in the 60s, years ago, a Beetle come running out the back door to get in the car, and everybody they screamed and hollered for them, man. Clap. They did all that. Yeah.
That's it. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Which Beetle would you be most excited to run into these days?
They weren't my cup of tea. I don't mind them, but what's a big Rangos? I like him. Yeah. I mean,
more than the dead ones.
Which ones are dead? I can't keep them all apart.
Let's run them down.
All right.
Johnny.
Oh yeah, he got John Lennon. I know he got shot. How many of there? 4 or 5 of them.
George Harrison.
Which one's he?
Dead also. Second dead.
All right, and there's
Paul McCartney.
Oh yeah. Him and Ringo, the only ones. Yeah.
Do you know he named Jet after a dog?
I know, but that's good. That's
Yeah.
good for him. I like songs about dogs, whether you know it's about a dog or not. It could be secret about a dog. It don't make a difference. If you name it whatever, yeah.
And damn old Statler brothers. Speaking of dead musicians,
God rest his soul. Yeah.
that are all equally good and important. Dead. Not all of them, but Reed. What was his first name?
What was he?
He's the best one.
He was the best one. He had the best voice.
Well, I don't want to throw the other Statler brothers under the bus.
He was the lead one. Wouldn't you say he's the leader of them? I would say he is. Or was, excuse me. It's a rough time if you like country music. It's a sad time right now. Yeah. I love, yeah, they was good. God rest his soul.
Yeah, and also I just saw today, right before we got on here, Jackie, today is the 7th anniversary of the day George Jones died.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I was already sad about the Statler, bro. Why did you got to bring that up?
Sorry, man.
I was already sad about having to be, cooped up in this bunker for God knows how long. It's going to be a while, and you have to bring that up.
Well, listen, Jackie, I tell you what. You stay put. I got exactly the thing to cheer you up. I'm going to bring you a dog.
No, you ain't going to bring me a damn dog. No, you ain't.
Hey, the dog over here.
No, I don't want some dog I don't know over here. No.
Every time I try to snake in this garage, he comes up at me. I'm going to try to trick him. No. Put him in. I'm going to get in this meat cooler over here, put some meat.
No, you're not.
I'm going to try to get him in the truck, and I'm going to drop him off down over there to you. Well, I'll stay 6 feet away. I'll wear my mask. I'll put the mask on the dog.
I ain't got food for the dog. I ain't set up to take care of a dog right now. Don't bring no dog over here. I don't know the dog. Don't know where it's been. If he's sick, I don't know. I don't want no strange dog. Don't bring no dog over here. I don't want a wild dog. He could be at the top of his health. Bless his soul. I'm sure it's beautiful. I'd love to pat him on the head, but right now, quarantine, I can't do it. Don't bring him over here. I can't let the dog in. No.
Let me tell you what. I'd put some britches on because he's a biter.
Hey, it's Jackie Bros. Thank you for joining us here on Red State Update. Appreciate you all listening. I guess you ain't got much else to do.
This bed of roses that I lay on, where I first learned to be a man, is gross.
When you sing
that, change the sheets or something.
You sing out loud, it makes my ears go. I don't know. Don't sing so loud.
That's called perfect pitch.
No.
That's what your ears do when you hear a truly gifted singer.
No.
You probably just never heard anybody that good before in person.
I've heard better, yeah. I saw Kenny Rogers in concert. Dottie West, Kenny Rogers. Both of them sang better than that. The woman that comes in that sweeps up, I used to sweep up every now and then. I give a bologna sandwich. She had a good voice. She could sing good, too. I remember her, yeah.
What happened to her?
In this mess, okay? Lord knows in this mess, she ain't got no phone. I know that. I don't know where she, yeah. I was
thinking maybe me and her, when all this is over, maybe me and her can do a duet up there, sweeping up your floor, eating bologna sandwiches.
No.
Holding hands, singing.
She does all right by
maybe we'll find another Statler Brothers classic.
No. She was from years ago. She used to come in. She hadn't come in for a while. It's been a while.
So it ain't COVID related. It's just who knows what.
I don't know what it is. Trying to look at something on the computer that's flashing here. It says bad internet signals. I went away.
Like you got a bad You got a bad internet signal, or I got a bad internet
I
signal?
don't know. It just flashed on the thing. I'm sitting there trying to hit the button. I don't know how to work it. It's gone now, so the hell with it. These things
are going great.
Yeah, this what you got to put up with. In quarantine, this is what you got to tolerate. Hell, we're doing as good as CNN. Hell, I'd say better.
Yeah, I'd say better too.
I'd say better
because we ain't got Cuomo brothers on here.
No.
Ain't one Cuomo on this.
Not one Cuomo. Maybe that's what we need to change the name of this thing too.
What, ain't no Cuomos on this?
No Cuomos on this. I can see you now. I see. I didn't know I could look at you. There you are.
Wait, were you not looking at me this whole time?
I didn't know that was you. I did. It's a bunch of stuff on the computers. There's a cat thing playing here. And I mean, I don't know how it's set up, but I just realized that's you this whole time.
You thought I was a cat?
No, never mind. I see where you at now on the thing. I can tell what it is. This here's the part. Let me go on and get to business here. Here's the part where what we do is we plug a local sponsors here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Now, a lot of businesses, unfortunately, due to the pandemic that the country is suffering through at the moment, things ain't up and running like they've been. Well, everybody knows this. It ain't just here. It's every damn where. So the people that we got are doing the best they can in the situation that they can. And I'm telling you right now, I'm happy to have a sponsor that I have today. And I had them last week and I had a week before. And if you remember last week, we did a little segment. This is brought to you by Wipers. Wipers, that's right. Wipers, they got a van, all sorts of cleaning products. They come up to you. You get your groceries. They don't bring the groceries. They wait for whoever you get to bring the groceries. There's 12 of them all together. The crack crew knock them groceries out like that. They 6 of them on the outside, 6 on the inside. That's how much wiping you get of where you domicile, wherever you're staying. And they wipe all the coronavirus and every other kind of germ you can get out there off of each and every grocery that you buy. Wipers are doing a good service. And they're also doing an extra good service because they bring this little special thing. There's so much terrible news. That's usually all we talk about for the first 30 minutes. There ain't nothing good to talk about, so that's what we got. But by God, I want to talk about something good, and so does Monty Steam Fast of Wipers. And this is brought to you by Wipers. Happy stuff. That's right, happy stuff. There's good things going on in the world. Believe it or not, if you look out there and you got to hunt for it, you do. But you ain't got to hunt for it here. Come listen to Red State Update, knowing as long as Wipers is our sponsor, you're going to hear some happy stuff toward the end. And boy, have I got some happy stuff, stories to tell right now. Now, Wipers, they were doing good business. They're doing all right, but everybody knows how difficult it is to get these supplies that you need to wipe your groceries properly. There's, all sorts of disinfectants. And these things are hard to come by during this, obviously, because everybody needs to get hold of something. So Wipers, even though they're doing good business, they were running low. I'm telling you, they were running low on this, but fortunately for them, and for everybody who needs their groceries wiped good, there was a situation where a woman, bless her heart, she'd gone to the hospital. It's a terrible time to be going to hospital. We all know how terrible things are. She didn't have the coronavirus. Now, let me make that clear first. But she was in the hospital. She's in ICU. And she had all these cleaning products that, frankly, she didn't want to be around at that time. She just, may not make it. And if I do, I'm not going to need this. I want to donate this to people who do need it. Who's out there doing the most wiping and disinfecting that there is? And by God, she found out that's Monty Steam Fast. And she got all these people donated to Monty Steam Fast and Wipers. They got that. Now, there's a couple other people. Now, I know a lot of people passing away these days, and it's sad to say. Now, none of these people had coronavirus. Make that clear. But a couple people passed away couple people ICU for lots of different reasons. They all had lots and lots of cleaning supplies that they no longer wanted or needed or wanted to be around. And by God, they all found out about money. Steam faster wipers, they're stocked up. We could be shut up in here for another good 6 months, and there ain't one piece of grocery of yours that won't have enough of cleaning stuff to wipe down. So we want to thank these people. They told me they didn't want their names mentioned. They just said they gave some, a lot of time you want to name off people that donate. These people, for whatever reasons, were embarrassed. Some people shy. They don't care about that. So they said,
Jackie,
don't mention names. What? I'm trying to do this. Don't interrupt me in the middle of it.
I have a question.
You always do. What the?
Did these people drink bleach because the president told them to, and that's why they died?
Well, one of the dead ones we don't know for sure, completely. It could have been that or something else.
Did they go out and buy a bunch of cleaning products to drink and inject into their bodies because the president told them to, and then they died, and then they're giving all that left over?
2 died, 2 in ICU, one of them that died still up in the air, toxicology report or whatever it is, but they think, he had a bunch of that. So yes, but you don't take something bad and just make it bad. You take something bad, turn it around, donate it to Monty Steam Fast and wipers, and if that ain't happy stuff, I don't know what is. Everybody out there concerned about getting groceries and getting it wiped off for health purpose, for safety purposes. Took a big sigh of relief today for all these. We're grateful. Thank you much for your donations, and that's a segment of happy stuff.
I feel like all your happy stuff segments are somebody dying and then trying to put a sneaky best face on that.
What are you talking about? Somebody
I don't
dying?
know if that's happy stuff. It's more like just sad.
No,
SMH stuff.
It's a glass half full, or is it running over? Which is it?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's either half full or running over of bleach, and that's why all these people are dead and giving these Lysol wipes to wipers.
Well, whatever. If you make a bad mistake in life, you can turn it around and try to do something good with them, right? Let them just hit them.
Well, like they made a bad mistake in life, and now they're dead, and somebody else is going to have to make the best of it. So I guess that's
2 of them, and
close to what you're saying.
They might pull through. We don't know.
Right. Sorry. My mistake.
Yeah, don't jump
Typical
to the
media completely taking what you're saying out of context. Sorry about that, Jack.
Yeah.
No wonder nobody believes CNN. Sorry, Maggie Haberman.
Are you done? You done right?
So that is, don't you ever have happy stuff stories about like, there's a bunch of damn kittens. Look at them in the dandelion.
No, I do happy story. You don't do happy stuff. I do. I don't ever see you trying to talk about something positive going on in the world. I talk about happy stuff. I do. Not you. It's my segment. You come up with your own whatever kind of stuff. I know it won't be happy. It'll probably be filthy stuff or stupid stuff or whatever. I do happy stuff. You worry about your own damn self.
Well, Jackie, you are, I apologize. You are doing us a service, and I can't wait for next week's happy stuff to see what sort of gruesome death you half-assedly spin into a depressing sign of the times.
All right, enough. Shut your mouth. Don't thank me. Thank Monty Steam Fast. He's the one out there wiping stuff.
I got a damn sponsor this week, Jackie, that I think you are really going to like.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, wait till you hear about it. Jackie, everybody's saying what the people really want in these trying days and times. What the people really want to unify us and bring us together is a hot new product they can purchase. And I've got it.
What is it?
And the name, it's got a name, Jackie, and that name is going to be on the lips of everybody living through these trying days and times. And when we think back on this period of our lives, it ain't going to be damn Tiger King, ain't going to be hydroxychloroquine,
Right.
it ain't going to be damned old, nothing come out of Trump's mouth. It ain't going to be one word, and it's going to put a smile on our face, and we're going to go, times are bad. But they weren't so bad that I couldn't enjoy a heaping helping of Quaran-corn.
What?
Yes, you heard right, Quaran-corn.
Corn? What?
Yep, you said it, Jackie, Quaran-corn. Everybody loves corn. People not so hot on quarantine. But if you put corn and quarantine together, you get Quaran-corn. And who wouldn't enjoy sitting down to a big plate, if you're still washing dishes, of Quaran-corn? I can hook you up. I got a friend, Little Meaty, and his grandmother, Jackie. A lot of your stories are this old woman did something stupid and she died, or I'm sorry, I see you'd, and then damn old, here's something that's just as bad, but I'm going to make it a happy stuff. But I've got actual happy stuff.
Oh, what is it?
You know Miss Laura Ragland, right? Little Meaty's grandmother. Everybody knows Miss Laura Ragland. She worked in the high school cafeteria for the school systems for years and years. She was a prepper, but because of stomach issues, she really only enjoyed canned corn. So she would take dented giant cans from the school system of yellow corn niblets. And I tell you what, Jackie, me and Little Meaty, when we was going through her belongings for the estate sale, found so much of this fucking corn.
Hey, watch your
And
mouth.
then Corona hit. We're like, what are we going to do? Little Meaty texted me. He Zoomed me and he's like, hey, what's that do with all that corn? I said, I don't know. Who cares about corn? You idiot. He said, hey, this is Little Meaty you're talking to. We go back. And it's true. Me and Little Meaty do go back. And Little Meaty says, let me tell you something else about my grandmother, Miss Laura Ragland. Everybody knows that she worked for years and years in the Murfreesboro school system, cafeteria system, and that she was a prepper, but because of stomach issues, she could really only handle yellow niblet corn. And she would take the dented giant cans of corn from the school system and stack them up all over her house. But they also will remember, with a smile on their face, that she would stop by the package store on her way home from work every day and get one tall boy to help her sleep. And she would carefully, once she got home, remove, or maybe after driving around the back roads, doing a little sip or two to decompress after a long, hard day, she would carefully remove the can from the brown paper bag the package store put it in.
Wow.
Because the other thing in this house, besides giant cans of corn, are small paper bags. And I said, you know what, Little Meaty? You have stumbled upon the buzzword of the what decade is this? 20s. The coronavirus decade. You don't have to say coronavirus when you can say corn. So, Jackie, if you, and I know after this story, you must be.
Your
stomach is just pounding on your tonsils saying, get me some corn.
Oh.
Get me some corn.
What is it, corn?
Yeah, well, we'll take these little brown paper sacks and we'll open up some of these big cans and we'll just give you a few niblets and we'll just toss them on your porch. I don't know, $5.
What? No.
$5.
Wait a minute. It's corn. What do you mean she just takes it from a school system? What?
Well, you can't serve a dented giant can of corn to school kids.
You take it out of the damn corn. You don't leave it in the can. They don't take the corn out of the can. It don't matter what the can look like.
Look, obviously she passed away before. She passed away before coronavirus got started. School stopped. I don't know now when we go back, if kids actually go back to school, if they don't do all their learning Elroy Jetson style. Maybe when we go back, people, if there's still a food supply chain, people might say, you know what? We can serve these fucking brats a little corn.
All right, watch
from a dented can.
Watch your mouth. I don't want to hear it.
People are turning over entire crops. They're euthanizing chickens. We're going to throw away a dented can of corn. I don't know what the future holds, Jackie. All I know is what Miss Alora Ragland's house holds, which is a bunch of fucking corn and a bunch of brown paper bags.
Enough.
And I will go over there with my mask 6 feet away from Little Meaty, and we will fill them little bags up with corn, and we will toss them at your house. And it's up to you if you want to be outside trying to catch it.
No.
Or you want to let it land wherever it lands, and then maybe let it sit in, under the carport for 3 days. Then you bring it in. You got corn. Everybody loves corn, and you don't have to go through damn Instacart. You don't have to go do a Walmart pickup.
Corn. First off, nobody wants anybody throwing corn at the house. I know that for a fact. There's got to be a law against that. I don't care how much money you pay. You can't have somebody come throw corn at your house. No.
Show me the law.
I ain't no lawyer. I'm just saying look into that. I would look into it before I start going out throwing corn everywhere willy-nilly. But why would everybody want you to throw corn at them? That don't make any sense. And how's it? What is it?
Corn.
What?
Quaran-corn.
What do you call it that for?
Because it's got corn, and that that there's corn involved. It's a good question. We talked about this for a long time. We said we got to let them know that there's corn in it. Should we call it? But we also want to take advantage of this singular moment that we're all living through. Like, should we call it Corona-corn? We're like, no, that's not. Nobody wants to eat Corona-corn. We're like, well, what about like COVID corn? Like, no, that's the same. It's the same thing, except one of them means something different, and I haven't sit down to figure that out yet. And what about unity corn or rise up together? Like, no, that's too much. I would just say, like, this is corn we all ate in 2020. They said, what about quarantine corn? I said, quarantine corn. You know what? It's too long, and it's 2 words probably, or maybe 3. I'm not sure.
All right,
what if we just cut out the middle and make it corn? He said, corn. I said, I don't like it. I said, Little Meaty, you motherfucker.
Hey, watch your mouth. I don't want to hear it. Tell it to somebody else.
He said, this is Little Meaty you're talking to. We go back. And it's true. We do go back. Me and Little Meaty go way, way back. So finally, we Zoom hugged it out, and Quaran-corn was born. Quaran-corn was born. Quaran-corn was born. Fuck, I got to get on there with Little Meaty again. Let's wrap this up.
I'm done. Thank y'all for stay safe. Don't go out. Protest. If you need to protest, stay inside. Walk around. You're doing about the same thing.
It cures coronavirus too.
What does?
The corn, probably.
What?
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I mean, I don't stand by. That's not, no scientists have weighed in on that, but I'm not a doctor. I'm just trying to give you hope. I'm just trying to bring people together. It's only $5 anyway. What if it does and you missed out? FOMO. Quaran-corn was born.
All right. Enough.
Bye, Jackie. Enough. I hope you have a good week. Tell Miss Bros I'm sorry you're naked.
Just shut your mouth. Bye, everybody. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves and just hope for the best like the rest of us.